Hey guys, welcome back to the Depresso Eggo Podcast. I'm your host Tony, and next to me is the co-host Len. And
Hello.
Yeah, hello. And today we're just gonna be talking about random stuff. But first off, how was your week this week?
My week was pretty good.
Okay, you don't have to yell.
Shut
My-
up. Anyways, my week was pretty good. I worked a lot because apparently one of my coworkers got into an accident and I had to replace them.
Oh god, what happened?
They just got into a car accident.
Oh,
I
like
don't
an
know.
actual accident.
Yeah, they got into a car accident and I had to replace them. Prayers, because I don't know how they are recently, but prayers to them. But I had to replace them, so I ended up working extra days, and I was not happy with that, but I mean, I'm okay. Extra pay! I also, after the recording of the last podcast, I actually ended up babysitting my manager's kids for about 7 hours straight. And you want to know how much I got paid?
Not a lot.
No, because I didn't know how babysitters were supposed to get paid. So I got paid like $30.
That's gross. I mean, you said...
We
previously talked about this. You said it was like 3 kids, right? For almost the whole day?
Yeah.
That should be way more.
It should be. I did my research. It turns out it's supposed to be $120.
Damn.
But I didn't know at the time, and I was so mentally drained that I got paid $30.
You got scammed.
Oh, God.
You stupid bitch.
And that's why I'm not doing babysitting that often. Like, if I want to,
not.
I'll do it. And if I don't want to, I'm not going to do
You
it.
should just not. Don't do it no more.
No, that's what I'm
Just
thinking
that,
about.
Like, just, no.
I don't think I'm going to do it anymore, especially if the kids like me. Like, sorry. Okay, how was your week?
Well, it was pretty basic. You know, the usual going to work, coming back. I drew a bit. I drew 2 new drawings this week. I've shown you them.
Big titty man!
Yeah, and then, you know, the big titty men being dominated by a small bean, but
Yeah.
That was
One of them had a small, big ass slong, bro. Two of them.
What is your problem? But yeah, if you haven't picked up by now, my art is a bit on the 18 plus side.
Yep.
Occasionally I draw, you know, some safe for work stuff, but not really.
It's like a mini, like, it's like a 5% safe work, and then the rest is NSFW, man.
It's like, woo! Lately, though, I've been in a bad mood, and according to our family, it's because of the moon. It's a full moon right now, so...
I find that stupid. Why
And
does the
I
moon...
find it stupid, too, but, you know, lately, I've been in a bad mood because of the moon. Or, every time I'm in a bad mood, there is a full moon, so...
Werewolf-looking ass.
Shut up. Don't make me make a new character.
Wait, but don't you already have a wolf man?
He's more of a dog.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so you get cranky every time there's a full moon.
More like severely depressed.
Oh, whoa.
Well, not depressed. Well, it's a lot. It's like...
It's like numb.
No, like, I just get very angry, but I'm also, like, depressed. Like, I just don't want to exist. But also, I don't want other people to exist. I basically just want the whole world to just burn. Like, burn! But yeah, that's how my week's been going. I don't think anything else happened.
Oh, you're going on vacation, right? Aren't
Yes,
you?
I'm going to the beach. We're going to I'm not gonna say actually. We're going to the beach.
Yeah, so the family's going to the beach. I'm not going to because I have college to catch up on.
Haha, man.
Shut up! I want to graduate.
Why graduate when there's beach?
Shut up. Anyways, they're going to the beach, and we won't be able to record a podcast for next week, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, but it's fine. We'll be back the next week after next week, the week after.
So stay tuned for that next podcast.
Yeah, and we'll make sure to be there. Hope to see you guys there. All right.
Next segment.
The next I'm the host, bitch.
My
What the fuck
bad.
are you doing?
Anyways,
You had last week.
Okay, you do it. You do it.
Well, the next segment, we're just going to be talking about one of our favorite things that we've grown up with since childhood, Pokemon. And I just think it's really cool. Like, it's just something we stuck with. Almost all of our cousins like it, so we decided to talk about it today.
Now that I think about it, who started it? Like, who was the first one to like
Me?
Pokemon? You,
no
right?
one else liked it. It was me, and I made all you bitches my sons.
All you bitches my sons now.
But yeah, so Len here, she wanted to talk about the upcoming ads and new app. I haven't been up to date with Pokemon. I just go game is game. But yeah, she wanted to talk about that. So Len, the floor is yours. And I'm sorry, I just got you and Len. I'm doing good.
Either way, the viewers are gonna find out anyway. So I'm gonna talk about Pokemon. Recently, Pokemon unleashed a new trailer for new updates on Pokemon Day.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, did you? They released.
Oh, on Pokemon Day.
On
I thought you meant
Pokemon Day.
the app was like Pokemon Day. I was like, the heck?
There's no app called Pokemon Day. But on Pokemon Day, they unleashed a trailer talking about new things or things that already happened related to Pokemon. They were talking about the new DLC for Pokemon, not Sword and Shield. What's it called?
Violet.
Scarlet and Violet. They were talking about new ones about like how they're gonna bring newer storylines. A part 1 and a part 2. Part 1 is where you go on a field trip to somewhere like traditional and everything. And then part 2, you also go on another field trip, but to something more advanced, and these people are like sophisticated snobs. I don't know, but they are.
I haven't heard that.
Well, they're not.
I see.
They don't say it, but you can tell from their
Yes.
attire. Another thing they were talking about in Pokemon was Pokemon Sleep. So apparently, it's an app, and it's supposed to motivate people to go to sleep.
They want the world to die.
Yes. They do.
Shut the fuck up already.
They do. But they're motivating people to go to sleep. And the thing is, the best way that they're motivating is that you're sleeping with a Pokemon on your screen. You nasty fuck. Were you thinking about a Machamp or a Machoke sleeping with you?
You know that.
Damn.
Not that, though. Just, I'm more of a toxicity kind of guy.
Oh, yeah. Why are you a Toxtricity fan?
I don't know. Maybe because his trainer, or like when he first was introduced, was Pierre, and I love Pierre, so I'm like, yay.
Okay, I can see how you link that together in a way.
But also, I just like how toxic. I like, what is it? Oh, the amped form. I think that's what it's called, the yellow one.
But I feel like they're not going to include the newer Pokemon. I feel like they're going to do just Kanto region. Kind of like Pokemon Brush
Toxicity
Teeth.
is already in Scarlet and Violet. I don't care.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
I have a shiny one.
Well, yeah, oh yeah.
He's my husband.
But I'm talking about like how Pokemon Sleep probably will only include Kanto. Kind of like Pokemon Brush, where it's like inspiring people to brush teeth. But, yeah. But Pokemon Sleep is to motivate people to go to sleep. And there was actually a joke.
Shut your mouth.
Dream a dream and get us out. Dream, 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 dream. Anyways, there was actually someone on TikTok that like made a joke about it, and it's like about someone waking up from a coma, and they're like, "Welcome back, trainer. You're actually the number one Pokemon Sleep Master." And it's like, how long have I been gone? About 12 years now. It's like, oh my god.
Wait, how is it supposed to sync up with you when you're like asleep though?
It just does. And it's like, your Pokemon has evolved and it's very, very maxed out. And it's like, oh my god, because I was in a coma? Yes. What about my family? Where's my parents? Where are they? They're all gone. But you still have Psyduck. And it's like, bro. I'm like, if Pokemon Sleep is that intense, I cannot wait.
I don't think so.
What else did they talk about in this? Oh! In the Pokemon trailer, they were talking about Pokemon Tournament, right?
Oh yeah, is it gonna be a new game, or are they just
Oh no, not
remaking it?
I don't think they're gonna make a new game. They were just including new characters and new costumes and everything
so it's
for
like
Pokemon.
a DLC.
Yes, like a DLC. But I wasn't talking about that Pokemon Tournament. I was talking about the other one, like the real life one, where they go to this specific location to compete.
Oh, the real people.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm pretty sure it's not called Tournament, but I call it that. So what I heard recently about it is that they all went there to battle, Pokemon card battle, Pokemon game battle, and everything. And the winners, I saw the winners, and they're all really young. And I'm like, oh my god, what happened to the old people who were like pros? What happened to them?
I don't know.
Are they
Maybe
dead?
They're a little too what? Maybe they're a little too old to be playing Pokemon, or maybe they just, I don't know.
Maybe they have kids. Kids ruin everything.
I hate kids. Anti-children.
Anti-children, ban them all!
Just ban them all. No more kids.
No more. But yeah, they were like really young, and I was like, what the fuck? Like how?
But I also think it's separated by divisions. Like maybe they
Maybe
have
it was.
separate tournaments for the age groups.
Maybe.
Because I know adults do it, or
Yeah.
older people.
Maybe it was separated by division, and just the Pokemon company just wanted to show kids. That's not right. Anyway,
Whatever you say, man.
it's Pokemon. It's for everyone.
E for everyone, literally.
Exactly. Oh, did you know that during the trailers, like before they talked about something new, there was literally a CGI Pikachu right beside the owner.
I did see memes of that. I didn't actually watch the video.
It
but
looked so robotic.
I saw
It was
memes
creepy.
And I was like, what?
And then it was like so robotic, and all you hear this Pikachu like at the end of one of the segments, it just goes Pika, and I'm like, that's it. You could have done anything else, and it was like, oh god, it was just so robotic and creepy, and I liked the design. I just didn't like it how it was robotic.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, they could have done better, but
yeah, but I mean, I guess they were just
it
rushed
was just a
to announce
commercial,
it. Yeah.
so I guess there was no reason.
No, yeah. Oh, actually, Pokemon actually announced that they're gonna make a Netflix show.
Oh, is it the new Pokemon one or whatever? The one without Ash?
No, that's not gonna be Netflix. That's its
Oh,
own cartoon.
yeah.
But there's gonna be a Netflix show where it's like the hostess, and she owns an inn, like a hotel,
Yeah.
and Pokemon are the visitors.
Oh.
So it's a hotel for Pokemon, and you know what makes this better?
What?
It's not 2D animation.
It's 3D?
It's 3D.
Well, I mean...
I don't know if it's clay
better?
animation or if it's wool animation, but it's one of the two.
Nice. I mean, have you seen the Mewtwo movie on Netflix?
The CGI one.
Yeah, the
I loved
Mewtwo
it, yes.
Strikes Back. I actually really liked it. I think the animation was better than the actual...
First movie.
No, the first movie was fine. That was 2D, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, the animation style they used for the Pokemon movie, the one with Ryan Reynolds, I did not like it. I hated it.
No,
like,
Ryan...
everything looked kind of weird.
It really did. They made... What was it? What was that one Pokemon? They made... Who was it?
Mime?
Bulbasaur? Mr. Mime looked weird! He was like... And I'm like, get me out, please. And then there was like Bulbasaur, who looked really, really scaly. And I was like, I thought Bulbasaur would be more slimy in a way, you know? Well, not slimy, but like smooth.
Yeah.
But
not slimy. I just like the animation style of the Netflix one because it was 3D and like there was like...
It was 2D at the same time.
Texture, but... It didn't make the Pokemon look weird or too realistic where it kind of made them look gross.
No, like that Charizard.
Yeah.
And that fucking Gyarados. Why they gotta ruin my Gyarados like that? But, yeah, I like they're gonna make that new Netflix show. It's like a mini series, I think. I don't know how long it's gonna be. And it's just about an innkeeper taking care of Pokemon. And it looks pretty cool from what I saw. Like, when I saw the trailer for the Netflix. I don't think it's gonna be out soon, but they announced it, and I was like, okay.
Nice. First
time Pokemon's gonna like make a collaboration of its own show that's not related to Ash or anything.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ash is dead.
After 25 years.
He's dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Oh, but the new protagonist and everything, I saw a trailer for it recently. It wasn't in the Pokemon trailer on Pokemon Day. But, she's like pretty much the same age as Ash, I think. And she has like a little brother. Or is it, I don't know if it's a little brother or if it's like a little friend. I don't know.
I think they're friends. The dude with the Pokeball and then she has like a magic thing or something.
Yeah. But I don't know really. But from what I saw in the Pokemon trailer, she's like in school. She's like, oh my god, what a beautiful day. Yes. And then a Sprigatito appears and she's like, oh my god, wow, it's so cute. So I'm pretty sure she's going to have Sprigatito as her starter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Well, I think they're going to have all three. Well,
I mean, they always do all three, but I'm like, who's going to have the third?
They'll probably just double it like they always do.
Probably. What else did they mention in this trailer?
Oh, no, you're the one that watched it. You tell me.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Hold on.
Well, hold on faster.
It was mostly just DLCs, and that was it. And I was like,
Which
okay.
I'm happy for.
Oh my god, I just remembered. Okay.
She just had a secret.
So they're making a new Pokemon card game board set.
Huh? What did you just say?
Yes. It's complicated, it's weird, but it's an actual board, okay?
Yes.
It's like black and white. It's supposed to be like inspired from the old one from like back then, and they remade it. It's like black and white.
So is it just normal Pokemon cards, or?
No, actually, they're the old Pokemon cards, but they're bringing them back again.
But I thought
for this box.
They already did that though. Like the old style of Pokemon cards?
Yes, old style.
I know, they already did that.
Did that when?
I mean, I've been like, occasionally when I open packs, it's like an old style one, but they revamped it because I have the original one. Because I've been collecting Pokemon cards since forever, And the original ones would be like, low HP, because HP used to like maxed out like at 80. So it would be like an Onix with 60 HP. And then I have a newer version of it from a recent pack where they like changed it to like the energies either cost more or less, and then the HP is at 100 instead of like the 60.
Mm-hmm.
So it is, I think they already did that. Like they're already starting to push the old card design back, just revamping them to match the current.
But I'm not talking about like the other old Pokemon like Onix and like the basic ones. I'm talking about Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. They're bringing back those old ones. I think they're revamping them. I didn't get a good glimpse of it. But they're bringing them back in this box set. And it has, like, all the little cubes and dices and everything in the box.
Oh,
and you can put the cards in the box, too. And you can carry it around like a suitcase. Because when I saw the trailer, I was like, is that fucking Larry from, like, Scarlet and Violet? I was like, Larry?
I love Larry, my main man.
I was like, Larry, what are you doing in here? But it wasn't Larry. It was some random blondie guy. And I was like, oh. And I was like, I wanted my Larry so bad.
You don't even like Larry.
I don't like him, but I like his food taste, man. I thought we were going to go eat. But we didn't. But it's like the guy brought the suitcase, and then they're just battling. They're like, battle me. And it was like, it looked like D&D board game. Yeah. But it was the Pokemon card game, just in a bowl. It was like a box and everything. And I was like, oh my god, that is so fucking cool. But I'm like, wait till it gets into stores and you have to pay like $250 for it.
Right? Pokemon cards are already expensive as hell.
And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I remember buying a pack of Pokemon cards for like, what was it, $2.99?
No,
$5.
No, they're still $5.
They're still $5.
It's ridiculous because it'll be like $50 for a box, but it's like the box is not guaranteed to like give you anything.
Yeah, it just gives you a bunch of basic ass bitches, and I'm like, fuck all y'all.
These bitches ain't my sons.
These bitches ain't my sons.
But yeah, like it's just ridiculous how, like I found out that I'm pretty sure it's better to buy the single small packs that are like $5 than it is to buy the whole box thing, because more or less, they're the same price. But the box costs just a tiny bit more where it's just not worth it. Like, I went to Walmart the other day. Well, it was a while back. Yeah. And I went to go buy Pokemon cards because I was like, whatever, I barely buy anything to myself. Might as well do this because why not? Nostalgia. And I bought the box. And it was just like $40 for a box. And it only came with like 4 packs. And a coin. I was like, are you serious?
No, yeah. It's so stupid. Actually, if you want to buy them cheaper than $5, go to Pop Shelf.
Yeah,
they sell them for like $3.
That's what me and Len have been doing. We just like raid Pop Shelf.
The Pop Shelf manager knows me.
And they give you good stuff. It's basically the same thing, so.
Yeah. The manager at Pop Shelf knows me so well. He straight up just goes look at me with this big ass, goofy ass grin. He's like, hee hee hee. And it's like, you came back for Pokemon cards? And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Those are for little boys. Shut the fuck up.
Because I let me live my life.
Because he knows I buy a lot in one go.
But she's also buying them for me. So.
And I'm just like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm buying them.
Speaking of cards, literally, what was it? Yesterday, the day before.
Yeah.
We bought cards, and I got a good one. I got Darmanitan V. And I was like, oh, okay. And then me and Lem were just talking. We're sitting there. And it just fucking disappeared.
This was at his work, too,
yes,
so he just lost it.
And it was gone. It just disappeared, man. I don't know. Threw it away. I thought of chewing on it for 1 second.
And no, you were chewing on it, and I saw you do it.
Not like chewing on it. I was more like just nibbling it. I like the smell of fresh cards. But I was just, like there, and I put it in my front because I organized like all the strong ones on the front and whatever. And it just disappeared. I looked down. And it was not there. I think I ate it, y'all. It was gone. And I don't know where it went. And we even looked for it. Me and Lem looked for it. We looked under, like, boxes and shit. And, like, maybe, like, dropped and, like, slid under. It was nowhere. And then I even looked for it after she left. And still nothing. I was like, oh, why?
Before I left, though, I said, wow, Tony, now we're even.
I know, because she didn't get anything good from her pack. She just got basic shit.
I just got basic shit.
That was, like, the one thing I got from mine other than the basic shit. So, I was like, no. And she's like, no, now we're even. I was like, you fucking bitch.
I wasn't trying
you
to
took it, didn't you?
I wasn't even trying to be mean about it. I was just like, yeah, now we're even. But it was
even
funny.
my ass.
Shut up, man. It was not funny, but it was funny. Because it was like, wow, we literally saw it a few seconds ago.
I know,
boom,
I don't know
gone.
where it went. It was just there, and then it was not there.
But that new box thing, like Pokemon, I'm like hyped up about it. Because I'm like, dude, I can put all my Pokemon cards in there instead of having them in a binder where I have to reorganize them every damn minute.
I just keep them all mine in like a giant box with all the other boxes that I bought.
Well, now you'll have a better box that's not a cardboard box.
That's falling apart.
Literally.
But yeah, that's what happened. And this was like 2 days ago. I don't know what happened to that. I'm sad.
What else was in that trailer? It was just that Pokemon card. I didn't really watch the full trailer, but that's as far as I remember from it. But what I do know, is that recently the Pokemon Company has made new plushies.
Oh?
For Pokemon. Yes, and it's for Legends of Arceus.
Oh, I like that game. That game was... I do want more of that game.
No, for real, because they left us on a cliffhanger and they're like, you don't get to go back home.
I know, I was like, what? You kidnapped us and then you just left us here.
I legit cried when he said, you're not going back home. I'm like, huh?
I was like, we have like a family or something, right? Like, we just disappeared.
For real, and I'm like, I'm worried about my mom. My mom!
Just like to disappear and save the world in like a different timeline. It's like, why?
Oh God, I was like, no. I was like, why are we stuck here?
I know.
And then it's like, catch all Pokemon. I said, oh, you're gonna return me back home, right? No. What? What?
But yeah, I like the style of the game, and I kind of thought Scarlet and Violet would be that way. I feel like they need to combine the Scarlet and Violet, like, story and, like, stuff with Arceus mechanics. Because, like, I kind of just want to jump around and roll, like in Arceus, but also have, like, the motorcycle and everything from Scarlet and Violet. Just smash it together.
I was so sad that we couldn't, like, jump or roll anymore.
I know.
By ourselves. Like, you have to depend on a Pokemon for that. I'm like, are you serious? In Arceus, you could ride a reindeer, a bear, a literal, fish.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, just to, like, get away from stuff and everything. But in Scarlet and Violet, you get to swim, you get to climb, you get to fly, you get to do everything, but it's like, you have to depend on that one. You can't drop and roll to dodge a Pokemon from attacking you.
Yeah, and you can't just, like, freaking dip from a Pokemon battle. like, in Arceus, you could just run away, like, literally run away.
Like, Pokemon, like, in Scarlet and Violet, they let you aim. And usually in Arceus, they let you aim and catch it. You don't have to battle it or anything.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was like that, too.
But Scarlet and Violet didn't do that. It just says, oh, you caught the Pokemon off guard. Now you have to battle it. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, I didn't want to battle it. I just want to catch it.
And the whole crafting your own inventory thing from Arceus, I actually like that.
That was interesting.
I like that. Like, it was like a reason to collect stuff.
No, yeah.
And
it was kind of dumb,
but I guess that also takes away like, I guess any reason for Pokemon centers and stuff like that to exist on newer
No,
games.
yeah. It was kind of dumb though, because you had to like look for wood, and the wood was hard, because it would blend in with everything, and I'm
You
like,
hear that, guys? The wood was hard.
But wood was hard to find, and I hated it. In Scarlet and Violet, you had to look for like sparkly things just to collect stuff, and it was like, what is this?
I know, right?
And
Well,
like,
you could just hit a tree for wood. You know that, right? You can hit trees.
are you dead serious?
You could hit trees. Did
In
you not know you
Arceus?
could hit trees? You throw your Pokemon at a tree and it hits the tree.
I didn't know that. I really didn't know that, and I thought that was how it worked. Um. Oh well.
You stupid bitch.
Shut up.
So let's talk about what kind of players we are in the game, though.
Oh yeah. What kind of player are you?
Well, I think mostly I'm a shiny hunter. I just freaking spam shinies so much. It's horrible. I spend hours looking for shinies, and I'm just not even hours. You know, with Scarlet and Violet kind of being a more cheesy way to get shinies, you don't have to do so much. You could just eat a sandwich and run around. I mean, it maybe takes me 30 minutes to an hour. I, however, only catch male shinies unless it's not possible. So that's why it takes me an hour. Because sometimes I'll find the shiny in like 10 minutes, you know? Be like, or 5 minutes. Be like, woo, shiny! And I would even have rounds where I found like 5 shinies, but they all fucking girls. So I would reset my game until I would get a boy. And you can ask Len. I was looking for a shiny Palmy, and it took me like 4 days because they were all
him
girls.
4 days exactly. I remember he traded me one of his girls because I was like,
Yeah, I usually just give the girls away because I'm like, whatever.
yeah, he gives me the girl Pokemon, and I'm like, okay, yay!
Yeah.
Remember that time we were playing together in Pokemon, and then we found that
The
shiny?
skinny.
We
And
were like,
we just yelled because we teleported to the. We were going to shiny hunt on a mass outbreak,
yeah.
and so we just teleported to the nearest Pokemon Center.
It was for the dolphins, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were looking for Dolphin, the Palafin, and so we were there, and we just automatically get there, and then there's like a group of Skidoos, and then I just yell, "That's a shiny Skidoo!"
And I'm like, wait,
all you
what?
see is Len and her Karido like jumping, trying to find it, and like you just see her in the air half the time. I was like, "It's mine!"
And I'm like, no! And I fucking bolted.
But guys, guess what? It was a girl, so Len got it. Len got it anyways.
Well, Tony caught it for me, and then I got it.
Yeah. Plus, I already had a Go-Go, so I didn't really need it.
I evolved it, and it's so pretty. It's like gold horns.
I really like Go-Go.
I love gold Go-Go. I just never use it in my team. You know, my team is always dragons. I love dragon type Pokemon, bro. Like, my favorite in my team right now is Mako, my Garchomp.
Who's Mako? Wait, Mako is Garchomp, right?
Yeah, Mako is my
Okay.
Garchomp. I legit just said that.
Well, you said it separately. Mako, my Garchomp, and I was like, wait, so who's Mako?
No, yeah, Mako is my Garchomp, and she is the best. She aces it, and I'm like, yes. But she does. And apparently in the game, she isn't considered as the reliable partner. Ryu, my Gudra, is considered as the reliable partner. I love Ryu. That boy is a good boy. He just looks at me. He's like, "Did I do good, Mom?" And I'm like, "Yes, you did very good. Kill that Bidoof." Okay.
But if it's like in the game.
Wait. Then who was I killing?
Meowth, maybe?
I was probably killing a Meowth without even knowing. I was like, kill it. Like, I would just make it kill so many small things.
I know. It's all fun.
It's really fun.
And then
The only exceptions in my dragon team,
Tinkaton.
let me finish, is Cheesecake, my literal crocodile Pokemon. What's the name of it? Skeledirge. My Skeledirge. Is Cheesecake, my Skeledirge. Tinka, my Tinkaton. And my Luxray. I don't think I gave my Luxray a name. And the only reason I'm keeping my Luxray is because it's like level 100. I accidentally gave it all the candy.
Oh, yeah, she was trying to evolve someone else, and she gave it to Luxray.
I gave it to my Luxray, and she just looks at me innocently like...
Oh, speaking of Scarlet and Violet, there's a new 7-star raid for their starter coming. It's gonna be Decidueye.
Are you serious?
The shiny hunt begins, y'all. Oh,
Oh
God.
my God.
I have to use the Masuda method for them, and I hate it. It's not as easy as the other stuff. So far, through the Masuda method, I've only gotten Greninja and Cinderace. I tried to get, what's her face? Lilligant? Because I really like shiny Lilligant. I like the pink flower. And that's, like, one of the few female Pokemon I like, but...
No, yeah.
God damn, I hate the Masuda method.
Oh, don't forget about Gardevoir. Gardevoir is your favorite, too.
I don't like Gardevoir.
I thought she was.
No.
Bro.
Also, Gardevoir can be a guy, so mine's a guy. Mine's a cross-dresser.
Wow.
But no, I don't like Gardevoir. I mean, if I were to choose, I like Gallade more.
Oh, should we tell them about how the raids went for like the walking Wayne and the iron?
Oh yeah. Okay, so if you guys tuned in for the last podcast, I was complaining that I wasn't gonna get the Suicune and whatnot. Turns out we got both, and that was great. I love him. Oh, I don't like the deer still. I hate the deer.
The deer looked weird.
Yeah, but apparently it's very good. I mean, they're both good because they're legendaries. But I love Suicune. I only hate that it doesn't have any status boosting moves. But
no, only Iron Leaves has it, and it's like, bruh.
It only has Sword Dance, but I still love it. It's in my team now, and I love it.
Walking Wayne, the Suicune, is in my team as well.
But I think you could have shiny hunted it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know people have shinies. So
you can probably just make eggs out of it.
You can't. Paradox Pokemon can't make eggs.
Bruh!
Yeah.
Oh
so,
my
I
God.
permanently have a non-shiny unless I were to trade, but that's okay. I don't really care.
I love my big boy. Even though it doesn't have a gender, I love my big boy. It's so big, and I'm like, wow.
Wait, so you did get it, right?
Yeah, I got it. I got both of them. It was not that hard, actually.
The only hard one was the stupid...
Iron Leaves.
Yeah, and that was an easy fix.
The only reason it was hard for me to get both of them was because of, like, the raid battles canceling.
I know, right?
So many
It's just so much internet problems.
And I was like, bruh, are you serious? The one that did take me forever to, like, actually catch was, like, Iron Leaves. Because I would get so close, and someone in my team would just fuck up. And then they ruined the whole plan. And I'm like, ugh!
I know, right? Sometimes, what was it? That reminds me, man. What were we fighting? Cinderace? Cinderace was fucking hard, y'all.
Dude,
I hated it
that
so
thing go,
much.
I'm like, get the fuck out.
But, there's obviously the simple strat to kill it, and so all our cousins, we have Sword and... why?
We have Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, Scarlet and Violet. But I literally had to hand out Pokemon to do the certain strat. And there was, like, one round where we tried, and we did everything right. And it was still fucked up.
And it was like,
bruh.
It
didn't die, and we were all just like, oh fuck, and then it killed us.
It didn't die because there was like a glitch, and it just somehow still had HP, and I was like, bruh, like we did everything we had to.
I know.
It was stupid. I hate the raids, but they're fun in the wild, okay? They're fun to do.
Yeah, they are. I like doing them.
I found it kind of weird how it was only 5 or 4 star.
5 star.
For like Walking Wayne and Iron.
Yeah,
Leaves.
especially since they're legendaries, but I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of glad because I'm just like, I don't have to go through so much hassle to get a Pokemon. I mean, those 7-star raids, Greninja was surprisingly very easy, but Cinderace made me want to kill myself. Like, I hated that. Like, so many failed attempts, and like, it got to the point where if you were to use a Azumarill, because the strat with Azumarill mostly is the belly drum and whatever huge power ability. But, like, as soon as someone would join the raid with Azumarill, they would cancel the raid. It would just be like, the host stopped looking. And, like, Azumarill, my character that had the, like, the charm and all that to decrease attack, I changed one Azumarill so it could be a debuffer instead of an attacker. But people don't want Azumarill because they all know that most Azumarills use huge power. So I'll be like, guys, Azumarill's my only dude that's gonna survive this, and then they'll be like, quit the raid. I'm like, no.
Oh, God.
And then sometimes it'll be someone else put a Azumarill, and I'm like, okay, like maybe they know the alternate strat. And then they'll use belly drum and just fuck up everything, and I'm just like, why?
For the Iron Leaves one, I actually had to use Skeledirge. Like, cheesecake. Yeah.
I used,
Because apparently
his name is Grimflayer. What's his actual name? Cyril the Ledge. I just kept using Clear Smog, so like the sword dance didn't do anything.
No, yeah, cause for Skeledirge, I was reading on a website that some people use it because apparently the attacks that Iron Leaves uses doesn't affect it, and I'm like, I will live. I just gotta plan my strategy out and attack it. So I boosted my attack stats, and then I would attack it with like my darker ghost type moves, and then I would kill it.
Nice.
And that's how I won Iron Leaves. It just took me like about 5 tries though, because everybody kept fucking up and dying. So I was
it took me 2 tries. Because I just used Clear Smog, so it didn't really have any stats.
Well, yeah, but you have the Pokemon. I don't have that one yet.
Tarula? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Well, you could have used Armor Rogue, which is your version, your game's version.
Well, yeah, but...
Len has Scarlet, I have Violet. I like the Motorcycle Lizard better than the Dino Lizard.
I like dinos!
No, but it looks so weird just moving. Like, mine actually moves like a car, and then hers is like...
It runs. Okay,
right?
I love it. Besides, that thing that it has on its chest is literally just part of its body, dude. It's not wheels. I don't mind.
Yeah, mine is an actual wheel. It should be a wheel.
I don't mind if it's not a wheel and it just runs like that. I love it for who it is. And that's it.
I named mine Sandwich because he ate my sandwiches and I love him. He's like my little puppy.
No, yeah. I love them though. I love our Pokemon.
I know, I do too. I love it. But I constantly switch through so many different Pokemon. I just use what's shiny, basically. Like, I have my main team, and then once I, like, beat the game and whatever, I shiny hunt. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I just replace my team with shinies, and, like, replace the Pokemon I beat the main, like, game with shinies. So, you know, I just use shinies now.
You know what I hate about Pokemon, like Scarlet and Violet, is that whenever I want to go shiny hunting, there's no shiny in sight.
I think it's just because she doesn't know what she's doing. I mean, but she finds them accidentally.
I always find them accidentally. And it's just like, why are you here now? And it's like, hello. I'm like, you're mine now anyways. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention to you, this is not Scarlet and Violet related, but Pokemon Go related. Oh. I was minding my business near, like, we were at church yesterday, and I was outside doing, like, catching Pokemon. And I found that shiny Hitmonchan out of the blue, and I was like, what the fuck? I was just catching y'all fuckers.
It's just, whenever you're looking for shiny, it never pops up. And then, like,
when you want it, it's like when you don't want it, it's there. And it's like,
for you, it's always like that. I'm just like, what the heck?
It's like, you never have that luck, but I always do it. I'm just like, you know what?
I actually have to, like, you know, find mine. But...
I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I guess I just have to find them accidentally now. Because it's always like that. In Arceus, though, Legends of Arceus, it was so easy for me.
I like that because all you do is fly around and then when you hear the little ding, and it's like, oh, where's the shiny?
That's like easier to look for the shinies there. I remember catching so
Scarlet and Violet didn't tell you if it's shiny.
It doesn't! It just makes you guess, and I'm like, ugh!
Especially for like the harder ones where like the color is barely off.
Dude, the flower Pokemon one, that one was like one of the accidental ones that I ran into, and I didn't even know it was shiny until like it sparkled, and I was like,
who did I get? Who was it? There was one. Oh, what's his face? Dreppy, the little lizard thing that evolves into Dracopult. It's so small, and the only difference is that its horns turn yellow.
Bruh!
So I'm like, and like they phase in and out, like they disappear and come back. So I'm like running around looking for it. And then there was one I threw my Pokeball at, and like I almost killed it because I went into battle mode and I was about to just, you know, knock it out because I accidentally ran into it or whatever. And then I like noticed it was yellow. I was like, wait, you're shiny. It was a girl, but I kept it because I don't know why. But ever since Sword and Shield, like every time I ran into a shiny Dracopult, it was always a girl. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like I'll keep it. Like I'm tired of farming this thing. So now I'm kind of used to it being girls. I don't die. But yeah.
You're just like, I'm done. I will not go any further with this.
Like, I don't really care for Dragapult, so...
There was actually a time where I remember... And you think, oh, it's only the games that give you shinies, right? Yeah. No, Pokemon cards also give you shinies. Yeah. My little brother, Jose Ramon, he got one of like a shiny Azumarill, and I was like, this card is actually pretty. It was like pink and blue, and I loved it.
Change the color. I have a shiny Halucha, and I also have a shiny Ho-Ho.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. But like they're not like any
Not
different.
ho oh.
Ho ho, it's a ho.
It's a ho oh.
It's Santa Claus. But yeah. Anything else going on? There was the DLC. If you buy the DLC, there's new clothes.
Oh yeah.
But it's not like anything
not really
fancy.
big. It's more
like,
school uniforms.
Yeah, it's school uniform. It's good. Well, for Violet at least, it's like a pinkish color. I don't know if it changed for Scarlet.
I didn't check for Scarlet, but I can't wait to get it. So they're saying to buy it, but it's like, is it to buy the pre-order or what is it?
It's to buy the DLC, like just to have it. I mean, it makes no difference when you buy it. Like if you buy it now or you wait until it actually comes out. I already bought it because I mean I'm gonna buy it anyway, so might as well. You get.
And is it the actual game or is it just like the?
Well, it's there, but like you don't play anything yet because it's not released.
Because it's not released yet. Yeah, it's the pre-order then.
Something like that, but it doesn't matter when you buy it. Well, I just kind of bought it for the Zorak.
The
Hisuian Zorak.
Yeah.
And then I'm debating if I want to try to Masuda method that thing, but guys,
you have to be careful
hate
with
the
it.
Masuda method.
Remember, guys, if you want a shiny Hisuian Zorak, you gotta give it an Everstone.
Yeah, I think it's an Everstone. It's something. There's a certain item.
Yeah.
Just look it up.
It's Everstone. It is, yes.
Okay, yeah, it's an Everstone.
Because a lot of people were doing that and they were getting the shiny regular Zora.
Yeah, if you don't give it the item, it will give you the regular Zora, the black one.
So you gotta do the Everstone method to do it. What else is there? There's like Pokemon.
Not sure. I think that pretty much wraps up that conversation, right?
Oh wait,
Unless
hold
you
on.
can think of something else.
You know one thing I like about the reason that we all like Pokemon?
Why?
It's because whenever it's one of our birthdays, you always make us a Pokemon card. And it's like...
Okay.
Yeah!
First off, I've only made Len and then my cousin Ahe one. Her brother asked for one, but I have not been, like, drawing that lately. I'm just kind of like,
he couldn't make up his mind on a Pokemon.
It's clean. There needs to be dick. But, man, just... It's a lot of work. I had to look up references to make a whole ass Pokemon card. They look pretty nice though.
Yeah.
Like they look kind of official. I actually really like it, but man, I don't know. It's something I draw where I'm kind of like, ugh. I don't want to draw this, but I want to be nice. Cause Len here, she always draws me something for my birthday.
I always make sure to do it.
Yeah.
There are times where I do forget. I don't think I gave you one this year.
Yeah, you did. Is that guy?
Oh yeah, that's right. I drew you.
He's on my wall.
That's right. I completely forgot. But I try to make sure to draw Tony something because it's like, dude, we're the drawing cousins. We might as well.
No.
Well, I might as well.
Dick, I ain't drawing it.
Well, I might as well. Like, dang.
Yeah.
But my birthday party was Pokemon themed. It was really cool. I loved it.
Oh yeah.
I loved it because my mom thought I was crazy. She's like, "Why the hell do you want Pokemon theme?" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up and give it to me." I wanted Pokemon theme so bad, and I was like, "Just give me my dream birthday party, and that's it." She's like, "You're turning 19." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." And for the first time ever, I got to see my mom work her ass off for Pokemon. I had to make sure that she wasn't getting the off-brand looking pictures on things because she almost got furry porn onto it. She almost got furry porn, and I was like, "What what is this?" I'm like, "That's not Pokemon, Mom." It's like, "It's not." It's like, "No."
That's just another community.
She got like mostly like Pokemon journey pictures, like, and then other
Yeah.
Pokemon pictures. And I was like, yay! And then the cake, I gave her some of my Pokemon toys for it to decorate it. And, oh my god, Tony's mom made a literal, what's it called?
It's a cake topper thing. Like, you know, it's like the fancy things you put on a cake. And my mom makes like crap like that, like just a bunch of fancy stuff because she gets bored and she's also, you know, crafty. It's like a giant circle thing that lights up. And then around the edge was just a bunch of Pokemon that I told her Len liked, and I hope it was ideal.
Yes, I love them.
But she was also trying to go with like a pink thing, so it was like I was just trying to give anything that Len liked that was I guess in the pink, because her favorite Pokemon is Snubbull.
Yeah.
And so it like light up, and then inside there's like glitter sparkle stuff, and it like shows all the stuff, like her age and everything, and like happy birthday. It was like really pretty.
It was really cool. I really love Snubble, dude. I was like, yeah. I was just surprised that they did all Pokemon themed.
I mean, I don't think it's that surprising. I mean, you're 19, you can, as long as there's no strippers or anything, then I think you have some say over your own birthday, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be comfortable enough to have strippers around me. I'm like, I'm sorry, but when I see a stripper, I get extremely flustered. I'm like, I don't want
anxiety.
Like, yes, like I'm sorry, you're doing your job, but I can't do this. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, but that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up that little talk, right? And we're gonna move on to our next segment where we choose a card in this things game. This episode is running a tiny bit longer, so we're just gonna do one card and then we'll sign off for today.
Yeah.
So today we have
Drumroll, please. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
things you shouldn't say to your grandmother.
Oh no!
Look at my dick!
Lick my dick!
Did you say lick?
Is that not
I
what
said look!
you said? Look, I
But
said
in all
lick.
seriousness, you know what? Something that we can't say to our grandmother? I'm gay.
No! We literally can't, though.
Well, technically we can.
We
There's
can,
nothing...
but I fear, you know what I'm scared of, though? I'm scared that she'll, like, if I tell her, she'll have, like, a whole ass heart attack and just die on the spot.
I just drop dead. Like,
Like, Dios mío!
Or also the Guadalupe music.
So Guadalupe, just...
And then just, like, the stupid, like, transitions, like,
Just the transition, the wind, and everything. And it's like, oh my god. But it's like, I'm scared to tell Grandma that.
I think she already knows, though. As I said, going on this...
She probably knows you, but I don't know about me.
Well, I mean, your mom was crying about it, so...
Oh, well, did Grandma listen, or was she in her world? You know how good she is.
She was adding to the conversation.
Oh, if she was adding to it, then she knows, then. Damn, Grandma knows I'm gay now.
Well, I mean, that's been for a while. I don't know. I mean, me and Len here, we just kind of keep things shut. Not because our parents are homophobic, but let's just say the world is simpler if we just didn't come out.
I mean, yeah, because it's like, what's the big deal of coming out and making it...
Like, my life is stressful enough with my own brain tormenting me. I don't need any other, like, stuff going on. I mean, my family knows, and that's... Or, you know, my immediate family knows, and that's all I care about.
But yes, Grandma, she's a simple lady. She likes...
Simple my ass.
Oh, no, she's not simple. I remember her killing a chicken with a white dress on.
Let's just say she's a bit old school.
Yes, she's very old
And we also
school.
grew up a bit strictly Catholic, so...
Yeah.
You know, that's always fun.
Yeah, just know, kids, don't tell your grandma, lick my dick.
Yeah.
Don't say anything related to your genital, kids.
What the fuck?
Why did I use the scientific word?
Suck my wiggling
dick. But, yeah.
But yeah. Actually, I think we got time for one more. Might as well.
Pull the card!
Oh, things you hate to be called. That one's actually, I like that one. Buddy. Buddy, I don't know why. For me, like, buddy is kind of demeaning. I'm a small dude. I am 5'1", 5'2". I'm very short, and I'm 22. I've turned 23 this year. So, you know, lots of people, and we also, our family kind of looks younger than we actually are.
Girl,
so, we're all gonna die. But, so, you know, lots of people don't think I'm my actual age. And I guess my voice doesn't really portray that either. But, you know, lots of times it'll be like guys my age or something. Or maybe just adults. Or, well, I am an adult, but, you know, like, adultier adults. They'll be like, oh, thanks, buddy, and blah, blah, and just keep calling me buddy. I don't know why. It's always made me uncomfortable. I think because of middle school, it's like, I mean, I was small all my life, you know? And in middle school, it's like, we're the same fucking age, but they're like, oh, yeah, thanks, buddy. And I'm like, what? We're the same age, you're calling that dude like bro and dude, and I'm here like, hi buddy, and I'm like, why? I'm not younger or anything.
It's because like you were cute looking and everything.
It just annoyed me, and then it also like annoys the hell out of me when I actually romantically like someone, and then they start calling me buddy. I'm like, fuck this.
Oh my god.
Like, I just hate it so much.
Things that I hate to be called. Oh, that's hard.
Look what you made me do.
Look what you made me do. But there's, I'm fine being called stuff, but it's mostly
Stupid bitch.
I'm fine. I'm not
Pendeja.
phased by it. The only times I hate it when people like insult me or say something to me. It's whenever men try to catcall me.
Ugh.
I hate it because they're like, they don't even have to try to catcall me. They're just being apparently nice, but I hate it because it's like
that's not being nice though. That's just...
they're no. Some of them like are trying to be nice, and they're like really old, and they're like, "Thanks, sweetheart," and I'm like, I don't like it.
That's gross.
And I'm like, you could have just said thank you, and that's it. But they just said sweetheart. I'm like, I am not your daughter. I'm not your niece or anything. Don't call me that.
Actually, I kind of understand that. I don't like when in Spanish they call you hijo, you know?
Hijo,
and like, I was like, I am not your son. Leave me the fuck alone.
They'd be like, hijo, cariño, and I'm like, I'm not your son. I'm not your husband. Or like,
but
I'm
it's
not your
also
child.
like very... There's some people I'm okay, like, you know, stranger-wise, you know?
Yeah.
That I'm okay with because, I mean, I like them. Like, they're nice and whatever. I work, you know, dealing with people, so...
The only people
There's some where I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, you know? And then there's some where I'm just like, why? Why do you do this? I hate you and I hate everything about you. Why do you call me this?
The only people I let, like, to baby me, like, call me, like, the sweet names is the old black ladies. And that's it. Okay?
Of course you do.
Those are the only ones I let them do. Everyone else, if they say it, I'm just like, no. Leave me alone. Also, my mom. I don't let my mom call me insults. I don't let her call me that. Because if she does, I insult her back. And it's just back and forth insulting each other. So...
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Alright, you guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe. We could really use your support just to see how things are going.
Yes, and make sure to press that bell to get notifications of when we post our next podcast.
I'm not in charge of the YouTube, so...
I am. So please make sure to, like, give us some support here.
And you guys remember, we're not posting a video next week. So, be patient if you do enjoy these, and we're sorry to just cut off so soon, but life goes on. Thank you guys for visiting us today. Ciao!
Bye, you Depresso Eggos!